What's up, guys? In today's video I want to talk about the 6 favorite laws I learned from the book I just read. It's called The Diary of a CEO, The 33 Laws of Business and Life by Steven Bartlett. It's a great book about life in general and also about being a business guy. Steven is one of the most successful young entrepreneurs, and he also hosts an extremely fastly growing podcast where he interviews some of the most successful and interesting people on the planet. So there are guys like Richard Branson, the owner of the Virgin Company, extremely famous doctors, successful YouTubers like Casey Neistat, and some of the most successful athletes of all time like Terry Ori. And I especially enjoyed the talks also with Patrice Evra and Rio Ferdinand, the guys who played for Manchester United. It was extremely interesting to know their story, to be an athlete, and also to learn more about their coach at that time, Sir Alex Ferguson, who is, in my opinion, one of the greatest coach of all time. And I enjoyed so much how he handled to motivate the players, how to bring in all the players together to a functional team where they became so extremely successful like probably never before and never again in the history of Manchester United. So much for talking, let's get started. Law number 1, fill your 5 buckets in the right order. When it comes to professional success, there are 5 buckets that exist. First, what you know, your knowledge. Second, what you can do, your skills. Third, who you know, your network. Fourth, what you have, your resources. And fifth, what the world thinks of you, your reputation. If you want to be successful in your profession right now, it's important to fill these 5 buckets and also to fill them in the right order. So first, you should go to school and university. That's where you get to learn something, where you get knowledge. If you apply this knowledge for some tasks, then you learn a new skill. Your knowledge and your skills can be very important and valuable for other people. So then your network grows. If you have knowledge, skills, and a network, then your access to resources grow. And finally, if you have knowledge, skills, a network, and resources, then you're also able to earn a reputation. In the book, Steven also talks about some kind of earthquake that could happen, like you lose your job or something like that. Then everything can be stolen from you, your network, your resources, your reputation. However, nobody can steal your skills or your knowledge. So therefore, these 2 buckets, the first 2, are the most important ones. These are the ones that you have to fill first, and they will always be there for you, no matter what happens, no matter what kind of earthquake is coming. And therefore, it's a very smart idea to put a lot of time in them and also constantly grow them, make them bigger. Furthermore, it's also therefore important to look for a job which helps you to grow your skills and your knowledge. If you maybe have a job that pays you much more, but you actually learn less in skills and in knowledge, then he calls this a lower paying job actually. That's also important. I learned from this lesson that it's always important to continue learning, increasing your knowledge and also your skills. So constantly on a weekly, daily basis, I try to learn something new, read a book, or try to apply new skills when I'm doing video editing or I'm trying to improve my talking to the camera, because it's the best investment in your life to fill these two buckets. Those who hoard gold have riches for a moment. Those who hoard knowledge and skills have riches for a lifetime. Law number 6, ask, don't tell, the question behavior effect. In this chapter, Steven talks about the power of question. He explains that it's one of the easiest psychological trick to motivate yourself or somebody else to do something. So instead of saying something to yourself that you are going to do today, like I will go to the gym or I will do this or that today, instead you should ask questions. And oftentimes the best thing is to ask a question where you can only say yes or no. So there's no space for excuses. I use this method right now all the time. And for example, in the morning when I get up, I will ask myself questions. So I will ask myself, will I go to the gym today? And then, of course, I will say yes to myself. And that motivates me much more to do something. It leads much more to action than actually telling myself, okay, I will go to the gym today. You need to try this on your own. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something different. It is psychologically proven, and I can guarantee you, if you ask more questions where you only can answer yes or no, that will automatically lead more to the actions that you want to do and bring you into the direction where you want to go. The great thing about a yes or no question is it doesn't give you any wiggle room to deceive yourself. It forces you to commit one way or the other. Law number 9, always prioritize your first foundation. In this chapter, Steven talks about a story Warren Buffett told to young children. I've seen this one myself. I'm a big fan of Warren Buffett, and it's also part of his documentary. He tells the children a little story about him when he was a young kid. So at this time, he only cared about girls and cars. With girls, he was not so lucky. However, he was more lucky with cars. And then he tells the kids that they should imagine a genie comes to them and offers them a great car. They would get that for free, a brand new car, and they can choose a car, whatever they like. So a Ferrari, Lamborghini, anything, the car of their dreams. And then they would ask, of course, what's the catch? And then he would explain, well, you get this brand new car. However, it's the only car you will get for the rest of your life. So then he explains, if that's happening, of course, you would take care of the car very well, right? You would wash it every week. If there was a little scratch, you would always take care to fix it. You would not let the car be broken or damaged because it's the only one you have for the rest of your life. And then he explains, well, that's the same situation with your health. You only get one body, so therefore it's very important to take care of your health. You have to take care of your body, that you're not doing stupid things like damage your body. You need to keep it in a good condition for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you will waste your life. You will lose 10, 20, 30, 40 years if you do silly things like, for example, smoking or doing something harmful for your body. I find this very interesting, and of course there are 3 big pillars which are the foundation of your life. First, your health, second, relationships, and third, work. And of course also work and relationships are important besides health. And I actually didn't know which one I would put on the list on the top, which would be the number 1. But I realized that it actually makes sense to put your health first, because only if you're feeling good, if you're comfortable, you're also able to have great relationships with other people. You're also able to be happy, enjoying, motivated about work. If your health is not there, everything else means nothing for you. So therefore, it's very important to take care of your health. For me, it's not one of the more difficult things of these 3 pillars of life. I've been doing sports all my life, nearly every day. However, still I also want to continue to do it on a good level to keep my body healthy. It's always a possibility to improve and to get better. And therefore I try to go to the gym, try to avoid drinking too much alcohol, smoking, and taking drugs and being addicted to other things like gambling or whatever, all things that could be harmful for your health. And yeah, no matter where you start, everybody can improve. It's never too late to improve. Even if you also have been a smoker, if you quit after 20, 30 years, it still can make a big change to your life. So yeah, it's a great lesson to learn here.